Can't believe I'm making one of these. Hello, everybody. It's me, Montic. Welcome to a very big topic that a lot of people are talking about, which is coronavirus. So I just wanted to give my opinion on the matter and what it means for us, as me as a teenager and everybody as a society. So let's get into it. So, social distancing, it says here you got to be within 6 feet away from people. Some people even say 27 feet away from each other, and, it goes on and on. I don't think this is going to affect the infection rate of the coronavirus. It being a more modern era, it's going to infect more people, no matter what you do. But the fact that we are taking these precautions and we are self-isolating and we are quarantining everybody in basically the world right now is a really good step, in my opinion. Social distancing, all right? So, you got to stay 6 feet apart. You could still, no matter what's going to happen, there's still going to be infections, no matter what you do. I'm sorry about that. No matter what you do, there's still going to be people that are going to die of the coronavirus. There's nothing to hide from that. There's nothing to be ashamed about that's happening. That's just the way of life. You know what I mean? 100 years ago, we had the Spanish flu. 100 years ago after that, we had something I don't know the name of at the moment. And then 100 years before that, we had another thing. And then so on and so forth. So, every 100 years, or just time in general, there's always going to be something new, a new threat that God has made for us. There's nothing religious about this. I'm just saying God is oh no. But, this is nature's way to, say, hey, there's something going on, man. I personally feel like this has a connection with, everything that's going on in the world right now. Pollution, the oceans are rising, we're killing off species of animals, the world's getting too crowded. There's a lot of things that are going on in my mind. There's a lot of people going on in other people's minds. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in Mother Nature's mind. So I feel like that this virus as a whole, is because of it. There's no facts that that's because of it, but that's what I think is going on. And, I think the coronavirus is, one, it's not a good thing, but I think personally that the coronavirus, in a way, is a way to help combat some of these issues, because, as of right now, CO2 emissions and everything else has slowed down. All carbon stuff is slowed down dramatically. The world has recovered a little bit for the last couple weeks because of all this. You've seen Venice waters are clear and stuff. I'm like, wow. I've been to Venice 5 years ago. That shit was not clear, man. It was murky. It was disgusting. But now it's clear. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. But it won't be for long, because once everything goes back to normal, they're gonna come back on. So, the real thing is, I hope that this virus that goes on, it reforms a lot of things. It changes a lot about perception about the world. It changes a lot of people's minds, you know what I mean? One thing I hate about this that's happening so far is how scared people are. It's, I'm locked in my room. I've been in here for the last 3 weeks, alright, because of school's canceled. I'm fine. My dad's fine. Everyone in my family's fine. But, my friends and some family are like, oh my god, the world is ending. I gotta grab everything. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? And the fact that you're hoarding stuff, because I've seen people, I don't know if y'all seen, items emptied, or items not lost. Items at the stores are not being refilled because people are taking them so much, paper towels, all the essential stuff. It's because people are hoarding them. A lot of people are hoarding them. They're taking 5-6 times the amount that they actually take. But you got to remember, what do you think about the people that couldn't get there earlier and couldn't get the supplies? How are they going to feel now? Because now you have all of it, and what if it ends in a couple weeks and you have all that extra supplies? It's just going to go to waste. So, a lot of people, I wish they would think about that, because, if they cared about other people, I'm not saying most people don't, but a lot of people don't care about other people, man. A lot of people are selfish, and it's sad. I wish, more people cared about other people, because the world would be a better place automatically. There wouldn't be any conflicts. Everyone cared about each other. Even still, there would be, but there wouldn't be as much, in my opinion. There wouldn't be as much. But back to the coronavirus. We're a society and a culture, at least where we live, and also most humans in the world are very social creatures. So we like to interact with each other. We like to have social contact. We like to talk, to constantly make new interactions with people. We're very, like I said, very talkative, very interactive society. So now that we're all locked indoors, we have these bad boys left. And people are texting me right now. I don't know why. I'm trying to make a goddamn video, alright? But you see, we got those. And then you got the people in my house. And that's about it. And my cat. And that's about everybody in my house. So I'm not allowed to see any of my friends. I haven't been able to see any of my other family. I feel very messed up in the head. Not because, drugs, anything like that. It's just because of my mentalness of me constantly going to school, interacting with the teachers, interacting with everyone in school. It's just, the life's a little different now. You got to adapt to it. We're going to adapt to it eventually. But, like I said, I hope throughout all of this, like, everybody, they change a bit. I hope everyone becomes more caring. And the thing I see about gun sales going up, man, are you kidding me, bro? What are you gonna do now? Is gun sales, bro? People are gonna start shooting. Gotta protect myself, man. And then the thing that I know Trump messed up. All right, okay, everybody, I can understand that Trump messed up calling it the Chinese virus. But I also understand that he's not calling it race. He's not racist about it, because he's not calling it the Chinese virus to be racist to China, even though they have this big war going on. There's trade war, and they're not the best relationship at the moment. But they're just calling it the Chinese virus because it originated from China, just like the Spanish flu originated from Spain. And I don't know what the other things are called, but they're all originated from Europe or some kind. So people went a little crazy with that, and then they started attacking Chinese businesses and stuff. Like, there's a Chinese restaurant down the street from where I live, and they got broken into. They got robbed by some crazy neighbors with shotguns because they thought they had the virus and all that shit, and they said they're trying to exterminate. I'm like, what? Bro, you sound like World War II Germany right now, man. Not trying to call it Germany or anything. I'm just using it as a reference. But wow, we really turning to that, guys? We're gonna go attack people, at least in America, that because they called it the Chinese virus. It's not attacking Chinese people, man. It's just where it's originated from. So I hope that you do take into consideration that it's not all Asian, Chinese people, anything like that. It's anybody can get it. It's not just them. They're not the ones that brought him in. Even though the first case was someone from Wuhan, China, you can't blame him. You can't blame anyone that's Asian or anything. You gotta just work together, man. Everyone's gotta work together. If you want to get through this, everyone's gotta work together as one big team, man. You can't just do this on your own. You could if you want to. I know a lot of people are doing that. But I think personally, which is what I've been doing, I've been donating some stuff to some charities online to get food to some food banks that don't have any, like Mr. Beast did. I'm so proud that he did that. Dude, that is a big thing, man. I'm so thankful that he did that. And to those people as well, they should be grateful, man. It's crazy. Mr. Beast has done so much for that community in general, bro. And I personally donated $250 to my local food bank to help them get supplies. I know it's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? I don't need it at the moment. I'm stuck in my room. What am I supposed to do with that kind of money? I can't. There's nothing I can do. I might as well help other people out. And I'm gonna leave some links down below if you guys want to read about the coronavirus. If you're not that informed with it, if you guys want to know about your local state stuff, I'll put a link down for every 50 state news that I can think of. If you guys want to help out in any way, I'll put some charities down below. And, you know, if you want to help with the research, there's this great thing that Linus talked about a couple days ago, or I think it was a week ago, but I signed up for it. It's basically use your machine to crunch numbers to help fight the coronavirus for a cure. I don't know how it works, but I have it set up on my computer when I'm AFK, and it works perfectly, and it helps them out a little bit. You know what I mean? Anything helps, right? At a time of need, everything helps. You know, I hope everyone's safe. You know, one thing, stay safe. Go outside for, you know, your exercise. Make sure you guys do go outside for fresh air, exercise, all that stuff. I know I sound like a broken record, but, like, you gotta quarantine yourself. You don't want to be interacting with people. Make sure you wash your hands, all that stuff. I know many people made videos like this, but this is like, I try to make it different because this is my personal opinion about everything about this virus, about what's happening, about what I think is gonna happen, what hopefully is gonna happen. You know, I don't want to go off articles or anything. I just want to speak my opinion because I'm a 17-year-old. I'm an enthusiast for expressing what I think about the world to anyone I can. So I hope, you know, some minds open up, or some minds think the same way. They're like, wow, I had that same idea in my mind that this, and this happened. It's gonna happen, or you know what I mean? But I tell you, man, it's crazy. Life has changed dramatically in the last 3 weeks, man. It's insane. But I know we're all gonna get through it together. So I have a bunch of links down below if you guys want to check out all that stuff. If you want to stay up to date, make sure you drop a subscribe. I'm gonna be posting more videos like this where I just talk about stuff going on in my life, stuff going on in, you know, the average person's life. You know what's going on, especially with this virus going on, and I'll keep you posted. But thank you all for tuning in for this little video. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys later.